What's good, everybody? It's your boy Rope. So, Golden Girl decided to hit us with the oopty wop. I think that we all pretty much knew that if this fight went to the scorecards, that there was no way in hell that Triple G was going to get the nod. Not over Canelo, man. And there's just too many reasons why. He's a lot younger. He has a long way to go and a lot more money to make all them greedy motherfuckers over there, man. There's no way that they're going to put a loss on his fucking record for Gennady Golovkin, a guy who's pretty much on his way out, man. There's not very many years for him left. Okay, 2-3 max if he's lucky. Because tonight, for the first time to me, he looked a little bit out of shape and he looked his age, man. He looked like a 36-year-old to me. He didn't look like himself at all, man. He was very, very timid. Both fighters were terrified walking to that ring. I've never seen either one of them look like that. So they knew that it was serious business in front of them. But to me, I think they both had a lackluster performance, man. Even though I think Triple G won this fight and he got jobbed, which I think is bullshit because you don't have to make this fight a draw to get a rematch. With the fight that I saw, you could have made a rematch and just gave the right guy the fucking nod, man. But no, they wanted to guarantee a fucking rematch. They didn't want to put an L on Canelo's record, another L. The only one that he has there is from Floyd. And they didn't want to put another L there, so they just made it a draw and said, we'll just do this shit all over again and make another boatload of money. Because that's what this shit is all about, man. That's what the whole thing is about. Okay, Gennady Golovkin won this fight, and he didn't win it impressively either, man. His best punch throughout this fight was the jab. That's pretty much the only thing he was landing clean and consistently. Okay, and it was a good, strong jab, but that was really it, man. Neither guy really did anything big in this fight, but Canelo Alvarez, he had a good first half. I would say a decent first half of the fight. His defense was on point. He was making Triple G look silly the first few rounds, making him miss a lot of punches and shit like that. So I'm thinking, I was right. Canelo was going to win this fight. It wasn't looking like a knockout was going to happen, but I'm like, Canelo, you might outbox him if he keeps doing this. But something happened after the 6th round, man. When the 7th round started, Canelo Alvarez, his movement at his waist was a lot slower. His head movement wasn't really there anymore. And he just looked tired, man. He looked like he was starting to fatigue. And then once the 8th round came around, he was dead tired, man. I don't understand how he survived from round 8 to round 12 with how tired he was, man. The guy was fucking fatigued, okay? And this is why I say that I feel like Triple G, even though he won, he had a lackluster performance because you had a dead, tired dude in front of you, and you didn't get him out of there, man. I mean, he was real timid, and he was waiting around too much. Like, Triple G, he wasn't fighting like himself in this fight, especially the first half. I mean, there were times where he had Canelo on the ropes, and he just threw a couple jabs out there, and he backed away, man. I'm like, what the fuck is this? When does Triple G do this? I've never seen this. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on out there, man. It sounded like I heard some gunshots go off earlier. Now I see some lights flashing and shit out there. Hopefully, whoever that is all right, man. I hope nobody got hurt. It's probably somebody trying to get their money, from the person who bet on Canelo. He's probably like, look, nah, man. Your dude lost, man. Pay me my motherfucking money, man. You know that this is bullshit. Give me my goddamn money. And then the fight broke out, and then pop, pop, pop. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. We'll find out. But, man, I just think it's sad, man, when the right person doesn't get the win. Okay, this fight was not a draw, not anything close to it, man. Triple G won this fight, man. And like I say, I've been on record for over a year, probably 2 years now, saying that if they fought, that Canelo Alvarez was going to win. In fact, I picked him to win by knockout, man, because I thought that by the time they fight, he's going to be old and he's going to be taking advantage of a senior citizen. But obviously, the age really didn't play too much of a role into the fight because he still won. He won using his jab. That's pretty much it. But he won. Canelo ran the whole second half of the fight with a few spurts in between. He ran, dude. He fucking ran in this fight, man. You guys want to talk about runners? Canelo fucking ran his ass off in this fucking fight, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. I'm gonna listen to some post-fight interviews because I didn't stream this because I didn't want a choppy fucking, picture and all that type of shit that I have to deal with when I stream fights. So I went to Fred from Barbershop's Conversation. I went to his Twitter, not Twitter, Instagram, and I think something happened where his phone must have vibrated or something, and then it got off the picture, so I couldn't see it anymore. So I went over to Periscope and got the clearest, right in front of the damn screen picture that you could ever fucking dream, man. That shit was beautiful, man. I was happy as hell, and it lasted the whole entire fight. It didn't get cut off or interrupted or anything, man. So I got to watch it pretty clear, but I want to see this again, man, because you know what? To be honest, I don't know if I trust this fight, man. I really don't, man, because I don't understand why Golovkin had Canelo in front of him on the ropes and he would throw jabs and then back away, man. I'm not used to seeing him do that, man. Now, he did stalk him the second half of the fight, but he had a dead man in front of him and he just couldn't get rid of him, man. So I need to go back and look at this on TV when it finally comes out or something like that. Maybe on YouTube if it comes out soon, if it's a nice, clear picture. And I got to watch this again, man, to see if I even trust this fight at all, man. If this was even a real fight, man, because it was just too much funny activity with this fight, man. Shit that I wasn't used to seeing. So then it ended in a damn draw. So that's my thoughts on this fight, man. I thought that Triple G really did win the fight. But you guys let me know what you think. Did you think that this was a draw or that this was a close fight? Leave your comments at the bottom. I'm out.